Why, hello there, you lovely human. It's My Life here, and I'm going to talk to you about 5 reasons why dating a trans woman is awesome. So, you're probably wondering, well, maybe I consider it, or I have considered it, but I probably won't ever do it. Well, I'm here to give you 5 reasons why considering it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So, reason number 1. We know how to make you feel really good. And I don't just mean on the inside, I mean sexually. Because we are very, very knowledgeable about all parts of the body, and we know what makes guys and girls feel really, really good. So I know that's a very bold first reason to start off with, but we know our shit, and we're very, very confident in what we know and what we can offer people in the bedroom. So if you ever had any doubt of a trans woman not being able to perform well, I'd say that you were mistaken. So, reason number 2. We know how to have fun. So, the whole idea of being transgender is seemingly one that's wrought with a lot of difficulty, a lot of struggle, and because of all those struggles and all the things that we have to go through to just be accepted in society, when we have a chance to have fun and to really let loose, we really know how to. So I would say that, personally speaking, I love having fun. I love to drink. I love socially. I just like to have fun. I like to party. I like to go dancing. I love karaoke. I love all the the really fun things that people generally like to do. And I like to do it in a social setting that's conducive to, new experiences and meeting new people and just living life. Because once you're out, or once at least you've began your transition, because transition is forever anyway, so once you've began the journey, it's really important to know how to have fun and just forget about all of the things that are difficult for you in your life, or in someone else's life that you may know. Having fun and just being able to enjoy ourselves is a really big plus. If you're looking for a good time, and I don't mean that kind of good time, if you're looking for someone to have fun with, someone who's going to be genuine and be great company, then a trans woman is definitely your best bet. So, reason number 3. We are very, very creative and very, very ambitious. So, let's think of a few trans women who fit that bill. We have Janet Mock, and we have Laverne Cox. Janet Mock is a public speaker and writer, and Laverne Cox is a famous actress. So we have people out there. There are others as well, but those are the 2 that first came to my mind. That are very, very ambitious. When we put our minds to something, we really stick with it, and we really want to be successful in it. Because we, again, as I mentioned before, we deal with a lot of difficulty, and we have a lot of roadblocks, a lot of things that are in our way. So when it comes to ambition and creativity and putting things out into the world, we have that burning desire to do it, to let our voices be heard. We make sure that whatever we say has meaning and has purpose, because we don't get a chance to really be heard all that often. We're usually we're usually yelling at people or correcting people about our pronouns and such, but when it comes to just making good things and making sure that people can benefit from what it is that we have to say and who we are as individuals, we want to make sure that our existence in this world is worthwhile. So because of that, we will put a lot of time into what it is that we do, whether it be school, whether it be our jobs. whether it be just creating something or letting our voices be heard through social media. And social media is very much a very popular way of letting our voices be heard in this day and age. So um, if you wanted to ever date a trans woman, you can definitely expect her to be outspoken, ambitious, and very creative and or capable in whatever she puts her mind to. Reason number 4. Trans women are extremely devoted and very, very committed to their relationships. Basically, if a trans woman is into you, you can guarantee that we're not going to play any games. We're very much to the point. We want to make sure that whoever we involve ourselves with, whether platonically or romantically, is worth our time. So we're very, very great. We're great friends. We also make great companions romantically. Whenever we have a chance to, deal with someone in a romantic setting, we're very much the type to not go all in, but make sure that it's pretty clear that we know what we want. And I think that's really the most interesting thing about trans women. We really, really know what we want out of life, out of love, and we're not gonna waste our time with people who aren't ready to give that to us. When it comes to our bodies, it's a very, very sensitive thing. Regardless of whether we're pre-op or post-op, I don't like using those terms, but those are terms that people are familiar with who are watching this video, most likely. So I'm just going to use those terms just for the sake of simplicity. But those of us who have been so fortunate to have GRS, that's gender reassignment surgery, or even those who have not. Our bodies are very, very sensitive topics, and if we're letting anyone even remotely near us physically, we want them. And anyone who is not interesting to us, we're making it very, very clear that we don't want them anywhere near our bodies. You can be assured that when it comes to a trans woman, if whether you know she's trans or not, we will be very, very straightforward about what we want and what we expect and what we hope for. And if being with a trans woman is something that is interesting to you, and there are some people who kind of like have their types of women that they like. And, trans women may be one of those types that you like. Some guys are into Asians, some guys are into really dark women. It's really up to you. But if trans women is part of the type of woman that you like personally, you can very well know whether you have a chance with her or not, because we're very, very straightforward about it. We don't beat around the bush in any regard. And we would only beat around the bush if we first met you and we want to protect ourselves. After the first few dates, after, you've wined and dined us, we're very, very honest about the future of where we want to go with the relationship. Reason number 5. We just don't give a shit. And I know that may sound very, very kind of cut and dry, but the thing about being trans is that you develop a extremely thick skin to adversity, to stares, to unwanted glances, to just discriminatory slang that's thrown at us, like tranny. I don't like that terminology at all, but we experience so much shit in the real world, whether you look like me or you personally are maybe homeless and may not have access to the amenities that enable you to maintain your appearance. We all have had our struggles, and no struggle is less valid than anyone else's. It's very, very important to know that because of those struggles and because of who we are, we just don't have any time for jokes. Once we've kind of gotten over the hurdle of dealing with people and, our getting over our own dysphoria, once you've gotten to a point where you feel comfortable with yourself and you feel very, very, and you love yourself. Loving yourself is super, super important. So once you're at that point where you just like nothing else matters, like you're going to do what you're going to do, and you're going to be you regardless of what anyone else says, that's when you kind of reach the point of just not giving a shit. So, for those who may be interested in dating a trans woman, just expect people like me to be very straightforward and very steadfast in who they are. And I may say that we don't give a shit about people who may talk badly about us, people who may throw slanderous words at us, and though we may not give a shit about it, we definitely give a shit about people we love. And as I mentioned before, we're very, very devoted friends and lovers. So, though we may not give a shit about people talking badly about us, we will most certainly take a stand when it comes to people, whether they're trans or not. People who we love and care for, we will definitely be one of the first ones to take a stand and let people know that you can't talk shit about someone that I care about. And I think that's what makes trans women so interesting and so attractive, because we're strong. We're strong and we deal with a lot of shit and we overcome all of that shit, and regardless of the things that get in our way and that try to tear us down, we still stand strong as women, first and foremost. So those are my 5 reasons why dating trans women is pretty awesome. I can't really speak for myself. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. But we are women first and foremost, and I would encourage you to watch my video, Trans Women Are Women, because you may learn something, you may hear about something in that video that may be relevant to the whole idea of dating a trans woman. So I hope you'll take a listen to that if you choose to. I appreciate any comments that you'd like to share. If you have any feedback on this video, or anything that I said, if you have your own personal reasons why trans women are awesome to be in a relationship with, then please share them in the comments. I'd love to read them and respond to them accordingly. And who knows, maybe I may receive enough options and enough comments that maybe I'll make another video about just kind of sharing what you guys said about why trans women are awesome. So thank you so much for watching, and until next, you lovely, lovely people. Why, hello there.